the great Australian Whinger. Well, this world is full of whingers. I suppose you've known a few, but they couldn't hold a candle to a bloke that I once knew. A classic master of the whinge. Now, if there's one better now, I'd bet a spin to sixpence. This bloke showed him how. Oh, Shearing Shed in Queensland was the place where we first met back in the early 30s, when jobs were hard to get. I spots this cranky looking coot right alongside me and wanting to be sociable, said, "Well, how'd you be?" He spat a black tobacco stream 3 yards across the floor, then kicked the sheet he'd finished with straight through the open door. So he turned to me with piercing eyes and hatred in his voice, said, "Well, mate, I'll tell you, the situation's choice. Have a go at me, will you? Dags from head to feet. Every fly in Queensland has me pegged out for a treat. A lot of us, I tell you, are nongs and bloody logs, slaving up here shearing sheep just fit to feed the dogs. Well, the boss is the lousiest bastard this side of the bloody border. And me missus just set the bloodhounds going with a maintenance order. Bloody man eats yards of dirt each time he draws a breath. Oh, and if sweat was alcoholic, I'd have drunk myself to death. So how'd I be? How'd I be? Oh, how'd you bloody think I'd be? I bumped into him next in Sydney, down at the DRO. He turned his back on civvy life to give the war a go. Strangling in his webbing, he looked fit to bust a gut, and I figured by his actions he'd completely lost his nut. Oh, he looked a bit blue round the gills, so I helped to get him free. And while I bashed his back to make him breathe, I said, "Well, how'd you be?" His eyes stuck out like organ stops. He looked about to choke. It took a bit of effort, but presently he spoke. "Oh, get a gander at the hat. Now this is really neat. If someone shoots me ears off, it'll drop down near me feet. And fix your orbs on this here shirt. More like a bloody tent. Should I pitch it, mate, or wear it? The decision's got me bent. And for God's sake, get an eyeful of the size of these here strides. A brewery horse could wear 'em, and he wouldn't touch the sides. Bloody boots, I reckon, must weigh a good 10 pound. I swear I'll never have the strength to lift them off the ground. So how'd I be? How'd I be? How'd you bloody think I'd be?" I saw him next in Bardia. I stopped dead, called his name. I recognised him straight away by his skinny, miserable frame, with his bony backside perched on an upturned ammo box. He sat alone there, resting in the shelter of some rocks. A tin helmet tilted forward, a butt stuck on his lip, while he moodily cleaned his fingernails on his bayonet tip. Oh, the poor coot looked exhausted, a sorry sight to see. So I uttered then the fighting words, "Hey, digger, how'd you be?" Oh, he took the bait, his eyes lit up with a snarl like an angry mutt. Oh, he never even realised he'd swallowed his cigarette butt. I tell you, mate, I tell you, I know I'll soon be dead. Every Fritz in Africa is out to get me head. I'm sand with all me bloody meals, so thick you have to chew it. If the Huns is like this crummy hull, they're bloody welcome to it. Now, every time there's a handout, wouldn't you bloody know I'm the stupid bloody mug that gets the bloody crow. So how'd I be? How'd I be? How'd d'you bloody think I'd be? Now when our days on earth are over, I bet we'll still be mates. And if someday we should meet inside St. Peter's pearly gates, well, I'll go up to him and I'll slap his back, just like old times, see? And then I'll whisper in his ear, "Hey, cobber, how'd you be?" If in heaven there's no humour, well, they're in for quite a shock. He'll turn his piercing eyes on me and proceed to do his block. Disaster, mate, disaster. The situation's crook. This place is full of wowsers. Bloody man's been took. I get on me wings, the bloody things are molting at the tips, and this stupid bloody halo only fits around me hips. That bloody nightshirt's miles too long. Have a look and see. It takes half an hour to roll it up just to scratch me knee. I've gone and broke 3 harp strings. I wouldn't have turned you sour. And band practice due to start in less than half an hour. Fed up I am with flitting round on clouds that look like lace. I'm going to get a transfer to the other bloody place. So how'd I be? How'd I be? How'd you bloody think I'd be? It's a grand poem, and I thank Chris McGinty for that one, and the band playing some beautiful old Australian dance tunes seem to kick me along just right.